Hello, my name is Manuel Longoria, and today I will be present the executive summary for the company DreamWorks Animation SKG Inc. So for the first part of this presentation of the executive summary will be the introduction. In this part I will be discussing the company's third quarter profits compared to the company's second quarter profits. So in comparison, third quarter profits from DreamWorks Animation SKG Inc. pretty much did so much better than the third quarter earnings. They pretty much doubled their earnings. Any single time you can do that with a company, it's pretty remarkable, pretty impressive. So for every success there has to be a reason why. So one of the reasons to why the company is doing so well was because of the release of their movies. To be more specific, the movie that was released that helped them out so much in this quarter was Shrek Forever After. And of course the movie was presented to everybody in 3D, which if you don't know by now, 3D movies are a little bit more expensive than regular movies. So revenues are bound to be better if people do attend to watch these movies. Of course, you can always have a movie that isn't interesting to people, but if the movie is appealing, there'll be money, a lot more than just a regular movie. So the next part of this introduction is going to be the net income. So the net income from July through September was 39.8 million at 47 cents per share. So if you want to compare it to last year's numbers, the net income during that period of time was 19.6 at 23 cents a share. So as you can see, that comparison, there's a big difference from 39.8 million to 19.6 million. So once again, thanks to the release of that movie, revenues pretty much rose 39% to this quarter to 188.9 million. And of course last year it was 135.4 million. So as you can see, a big number like that pretty much exceeded expectations. The forecasted profit was 35 cents per share on revenue of 163 million. So if you want to go ahead and compare 39% to 35 cents per share, it's 188.9 million to 163 million. That's a big difference. So the second part of the presentation is what they're doing at the moment. So one of the reasons why they are having so much success at the moment is because 3D is doing so well. 3D is strong. Most of their profits, it was 60% of sales from 3D screenings. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, one of the reasons why they make so much money off of it is because tickets are about $325 to $350 more expensive than just a regular ticket on its own. So if they continue producing these movies, they'll continue producing these kinds of numbers. So on the third part of this presentation, it will be what it has in the future in store for what the future has in store for this company. So for future plans of this company are to keep releasing movies in 3D, which of course makes sense, especially if people keep attending them. Every year, what they're planning to do is to release a movie. Their plan or their goal is to release at least 5 movies every 2 years. So if the movies keep producing the same way Shrek kept producing, there's no reason why these numbers, they can't hit these numbers, especially if it's a good movie. Also, there was an idea floating around that many companies wanted to invest in pay-per-view screenings. So what that means is, instead of going to the theater, they wanted to go ahead and bring the movies to the customers to their home, and of course have them view the movies before they come out to the theaters. So they're planning to stay out of it, reason being that they don't see huge profits out of this. So that's also in store. What they want is they want to continue their base on of their sales on theater tickets, DVDs, and Blu-ray discs. So for the fourth and final part of this presentation, it's the conclusion. So in conclusion, thanks to the new change in movie theaters, DreamWorks has been doing so much better than previous years. With the continued growth of 3D movies, DreamWorks just continues growing. If the movies continue to catch users' attention, there's no reason why they can't keep having this same success. Of course, if they continue with their strategy and execute properly, they will continue to reach their goals and have a healthy company. This company seems to be headed in the right direction. Thank you for listening to this presentation. My name is Manuel Longoria. This concludes my presentation for CIS 3198. Thank you.